I was actually thinking about skipping over this realm because pretty much every Mortal Kombat fan knows about it. But there's actually a whole lot to know about this place. Like, unlike the other realms, well, like this place has a lot of known locations. Like there's the Shao Kahn's fortress. There's the capital of Outworld is called Zeunkara. Zeunkara? I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. It's a real tongue twister. There's the living forest. We all know that one, right? With the living trees that have those creepy faces. And the Dragon King's temple. There once was a different, like, Outworld has had many rulers throughout its time. The very first ruler was a guy called the Dragon King, Onaga. And Shao Kahn was actually his advisor. And one day, Shao Kahn betrayed him and became the new ruler. And there's the Golden Desert, which is just a desert. There's the Kutan place, just the place of the Shokans, the four-armed people. There's Lei Chen, which is pretty much a Chinese-ish town. And there's Quan Chi's fortress. Then there's cryomancers. Then there's just all kinds of races there, and most of them are humans, pretty much humans. And they're called Outworlders. And then there's the cryomancers, which is what Sub-Zero is. Then there's the Shokan, which is the four-armed people. Then there's the Centurion, which is what Motaro was, which are pretty much centaurs. And there's the Moroi, or just vampires. Like, they used to exist, but they're nearly wiped out. There's really only one vampire around anymore, that I know of anyways. And there's the Saurarian, which are basically dinosaurs. They're still around in that world. There's the Tarkata, which is what Baraka is. And there's the Edenians. There's a whole lot of Edenians that reside there still, after it was taken over, actually. And there's the Aztec, which is what Kotal Khan is. They're a bunch of, they're basically Aztec warriors, very Aztecish. Then there's the Kaitin, which is the insect race. So Outworld just has a whole lot of places and races, and it's always been at war. Like, all the races are pretty much divided. And Outworld does have a very complicated history. There's been many rulers, many different conflicts. After the death of Shao Kahn, Kotal Khan took over. And people were not happy with that. Like, half of the realm was not happy with that. And Melina was the leader of the rebellion. She was gonna take over as the new king. She thought it was her right, because she was Shao Kahn's daughter, true daughter, she thought. But Melina was killed in her attempt to take the throne. Then Kitana managed to talk, like, she's a really nice person and a very strong person. And she wound up talking all the races in Outworld to unite and take over Outworld. Like, she became the new queen. And that's the current affairs of Outworld so far. And I almost forgot about Reptile. There's reptilian species, but Reptile is the last one left. I'm pretty sure Reptile's the last one left. I don't know anybody else. Another species that Shao Kahn completely annihilated.